Hello, this is just a quick screencast for anyone who's not familiar with the terminology diagnostic, formative, and summative with regards to assessment, just to walk you through the difference between these three and when each of them would be used. So diagnostic is used prior to learning, so it could be done at the beginning of a course, it could be done at the beginning of a lesson or the beginning of a unit of work. The purpose of diagnostic assessment is to gauge where your students are starting in order to help plan and facilitate appropriate learning activities to help them achieve and gain the skills that they need to in order to meet the learning outcomes successfully. The next progressive step on the assessment scale is formative assessment, and this basically is assessing and gauging students' understanding during the learning process. This would be in the middle of the term or in the middle of a unit or a lesson. The beneficial part of formative assessment is that it allows instructors not only to gauge where students' understanding is, but to identify gaps and to therefore adapt accordingly with learning material and content. It also provides the opportunity for feedback for students to help shape their further learning on a topic. And then finally, we have summative assessment, which gauges overall understanding and comprehension of a topic or an outcome. This is typically performed at the end of a unit or a term, and it takes place once all the learning has occurred. So it is a good way to measure a student's overall comprehension and retention of a particular topic. So to provide a brief example, something a little tangible with regards to the three different types of assessment, an example could be in order to diagnose a student's understanding of a thesis statement, you may ask each student to complete a 2-minute reflection piece within class where they write about the value of a thesis statement and what its overall purpose should be and why it's important for students to understand that. For the formative portion of the assessment, when it comes time to write a thesis statement, students may write a thesis proposal or an essay outline, including a working thesis, which would give you the opportunity to provide feedback and guidance. And then the summative assessment would be gauging the effectiveness of the thesis statement that they've selected and they've crafted for a final paper. If you have any questions, please let us know. And there's lots of other resources available in the Lauder folder for these types of assessments. So feel free to visit some of those resources as well.